around this pyramid that we're about to climb. Well, there's some wooden stairs to climb. Hallelujah. We don't have to climb them stone stairs and fall down and break our necks and become the sacrifice of the day.
We were also told by our guide that although all of these huge structures had these huge stones or blocks, that it appears that the whole temple was made out of huge stones. And how did the people move these huge stones?
Stairs.
Well, they didn't. Because what was said is that the people had to take the smaller stones and rocks, and they would have to bring them up the scaffolds, fill in the spaces with these small rocks, and then add mortar to those small rocks. And then they would take the larger stones and put them on the outside to give the appearance or the facade that huge stones were stacked one on top of the other, when in actuality, the little pebbles or the stones and mortar underneath were what made up the temple or the structures. So again, symbolically to me, it shows that the smaller pebbles and stones that held the inside of that temple together were the strength of the structure, not the solid, larger stones that were on the outside that made up the facade or the appearance of the temple. We were also told that the priest would determine who would be sacrificed, and that anyone that was sacrificed was alleged to be an enemy to the Mayan people. So the enemies were really anyone who tried to come in and influence the people or do anything that would be a threat to their position and their authority over the people.
Nice view. That was a nice climb. So, made it to the top. Another edifice back here. There's some over there, right? But right over there, like I said earlier, is the temple where the priests stayed. And right up in there is where the priests were. And only the priests were allowed up in there. So the highest vantage points in this area, in other words, if you were up here, or if you over there, you had the vantage point psychologically over everybody that was down there. So psychologically, not only did they have the rule over the people, but every time the people came out and looked up, they knew that somebody was ruling over them. They were in the highest edifice. And I'm sorry to say it, but Capitol Hill's the same way. They go in there and they automatically say, look up to us, we have the higher advantage over people. I'm just saying, kind of go there with me. Go there with me. Yeah.
guy laying around that altar.
Mm-hmm.